The best Ultra Greatsword in every FromSoft game. Demon Souls, Dragon, Bone Smasher, it is one of only two very large swords in this game, and this one just gets the most damage but just weighs more. But with a strength build, the damage is just ridiculous. The moveset might not be the most forgiving thing, but the fact that you can buff this thing as well makes it borderline broken. Dark Souls 1, the Zweihander. It is one of the lightest Ultra Greatswords in the game, with some of the most damage when using buffs. It also does get the fastest light attack combo in class. And all this is tied alongside the Guts' Greatsword as well. And the Guts' Greatsword can get the higher damaging heavy attack, but the Zweihander heavy attack gets much more poise damage, and it can stagger so many enemies and even bosses in just one hit. And you can get it right at the beginning of the game too. Dark Souls 2, the King's Ultra Greatsword, it gets the most damage in class with every single infusion except for Dark. It also gets the most poise damage in class at 65. It also does striking damage, which is the best damage type in the game, which will just inherently make it do even more damage. And it also gets the exact same moveset as a Great Axe, which is just much better to have than the Ultra Greatsword moveset. Dark Souls 3 Lothric Knight's Greatsword. It is a split damaging Ultra Greatsword, but it can be buffed as well. So going into some lightning based buffs, it can pretty much outdamage all other Ultra Greatswords in the game unless you are fighting these lightning resist enemies, which is pretty far and few, and there are lots more enemies weaker to lightning damage. But with its high damage combined with the fact that it's relatively light, you get it early in the game, and it gets the best moveset with the horizontal light attacks and the poking heavy attack, it just makes to be the best one. Elden Ring, the Greatsword or the Guts' Greatsword. Out of all the infusible Colossal swords, it gets the most range and damage in class. You get it very early on in the game. The only downside is that it doesn't have the poking heavy attack, but in this game, you can just infuse it with poking based skills like Giant Hunt or Aspect of the Crucible Wings, or you can just slap on something like Lion's Claw and just click one button to beat the entire game.